The last thing my grandmother said before she died was, "Don't look in the mirror at midnight," and last night, I did. It sounds absurd, right? A dying wish that feels more like an old wives' tale. But there I was, standing in front of my bathroom mirror as the clock struck 12, filled with a curiosity I couldn't shake. I'd always been skeptical of the supernatural, but what I saw made my blood run cold. As my reflection stared back at me, it began to warp and twist. My skin paled, my eyes darkened, and then, in the blink of an eye, the figure in the mirror wasn't me anymore. It was my grandmother, her eyes hollow and her mouth twisted into a scream I couldn't hear. I tried to look away, but I was paralyzed, my gaze locked onto hers. She raised a bony finger and pointed directly at me, her mouth moving silently as if she was trying to tell me something important. I finally managed to break free from the mirror's grip, stumbling backward and crashing into the bathroom door. My heart pounded as I switched on the light, but the reflection was back to normal, just me, looking terrified. I told myself it was just a trick of the light, a hallucination brought on by stress and grief. But then I noticed something on the bathroom floor, a small, tarnished locket that had belonged to my grandmother, one I'd never seen before. Opening the locket, I found a tiny scrap of paper inside with my grandmother's handwriting, "Beware the shadow." At that moment, the bathroom light flickered and went out, plunging me into darkness. I felt a cold breath on my neck, and I knew I wasn't alone. The last thing I heard was my grandmother's voice whispering from the mirror, "You've let it in," before everything went black.